One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Bearcats will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate.
Coming out aggressively. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that left side now. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So Cincinnati's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Banks. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. Ripping through the defense. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle, it's Demania. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Blunt. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice game. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Running back searching for a hole. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Banks. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Off to the races. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes play.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Banks. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
14, Navy 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Banks. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. He's got an open man. And the seam on the left. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quick handoff. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and more. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 47 and a big run there. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. To the air on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll trim the deficit to 15. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Banks. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Navy offense. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Navy will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've...
He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Off and running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On the move from inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. And now this offense will take the field again. The give on the counter. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
This defense really has their hands full, guys. They got to play with great eye discipline because they don't know who's going to be keeping the football in the run game. And that time, you saw the QB. He was able to kind of skirt his way to get some positive yards.
Somehow got the screen into that traffic. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Gives it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running back.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback extends the play. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a move to get open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open up the final period. Back to throw, it's Banks. He's going to take off. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the 1st down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
It's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
The Bearcats line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Powers through the defender. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Banks. It's caught. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
Time to take a shot. He caught it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
49, Navy 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense in a split backfield. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Banks. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Works the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three